Hello everyone, welcome back to Derail Valley with Freddy. And as the job situation here is not particularly good at the moment, thought I'd have a little sleep and maybe do something a little bit different. As we seem to keep going to the same places over and over. So we'll sleep through to the morning. In fact, we'll go through to gone 6 o'clock so we can see what the weather is. My thought is maybe if the jobs in here aren't very good, we'd have a drive down to coal power plant. Ew, that looks like a... Oh, that's a fun morning. The job situation... To me, that hasn't really changed much. I'll have a quick go over to military, because our train's over here anyway. One thing I want to do is change that switch, because regardless, I want to give our trains a quick service. See, the only real decent job is this ammunition job down to harbour, which we keep going back and forth to harbour so much, I think it's time to change up a bit. Our coal power plant is quite a jumble, as you can see. Basically, we're going to be coming in from the north. Going to loop round here. These signals won't matter because we're going to be going this way. And it's basically a loop back round. So we'll stop around here, have a look what the jobs are here, because I've never really been to coal power plant. And we're still missing, if memory serves right, I'll just check my list. Yep, we're still missing 2 engines from the museum to find. The DM3 and the DE2. So we'll cross the coal power plant off our list of potential places they could be. I thought we'd give our engine a nice service. That's a bit bright on the old red there. Kill that off. In fact, I'll have to do the DH4 as well, because that will be preset. There we go, that's looking a bit better. I've never checked for the handbrake. Yep, it's on. You want it off. Brake cutout's engaged. The slug's effectively like a trailer, so the brake will never be on. Take the brake off there as well. Give it a little fire up. Select gear. Right. Let's get us round. Give it a service. Right, I'll see you over there. Right, so we're backed in. Just got to kill the engine. Thankfully, because this was all plugged into one, we can service everything in one go. He says that as he's not backed in far enough. Dagnammit. Hopefully we just use the DH4. I left a handbrake on. Yeah, I put the handbrake on the DE6. Habit, if I'm going to stop, I always put the handbrake on. That should do us fine. Right, now we can get a service. So how much this is going to set us back. That's the slug. And The D6, this will be the most costly one. Comparing what we've actually done with it, not that bad. So we had a good run on the last one, made some good money. So that's going to cost us 13,000. Easy money. Right, we're all disconnected. So, it's actually drying up nicely. So, I'm not going to jump cut this because it's only a very short journey. Oh. Yeah, it's a very short journey down to coal power plant. There we go, up a gear. Particular to the D6. DH4 doesn't do it, the D6 does. Now I am contemplating adding another mod to my series. Kill the power there, let the hill take us down. And what that mod will do is actually put more museum pieces to spawn in, so we can have multiples, like 2 museum DE6s. Albeit we could use one of the naturally spawning ones and pay fees on it, but it's nice not to have to pay fees. So I'm contemplating that at the moment. May go down that path, may not. A little bit of dynamic brake, just because this is a 60. I'm running without lights. Only want the day running lights. Don't want to blind ourselves. There it is, coal power plant just there. Now I'm not expecting much in the way of jobs from here. Most of them probably run empty cars back to Coal Mine East. It's pretty much coal into coal power plant, empty cars back to Coal Mine East. More brakes, I'm not sure what this turn ahead is. It is a 50 turn. Here we go, coming into coal power plant. Not that dynamic brake off. I've never actually properly been here myself, so I'll have a bit of a look around as well, see if we can see any of the museum pieces. You see the lovely green flashing light of the station there. Come around the back here, park up, and see what sort of jobs we can be looking at. I'm also going to have a look around as well, see if we can find any museum pieces. If we can, definitely be picking those up. D6 there, obviously deals with some properly good weight down here. Shut that window again because it is quite noisy with the windows open. So yeah, we'll bring her to a stop here. Right, so release the brakes, gauge the fuel cutout, and put the handbrake on. Save some fuel. With the handbrake on, there's no chance of the loco rolling away. More than likely not, most of the stations are pretty darn flat. Yeah, coal power plant. Nice little place. I'm going to have a little explore around here. Let's have a quick look. See what the jobs are like. We've actually got a few jobs going different places. City West, Food Factory, Farm, Harbour. That's a lot of money to run empty cars down to the harbour. Let's have a look what these shunting ones are, because you can't really see them hidden there. Rubbish money. Yes. Okay. Well, two down to, well, they're both going A3S and City West. So we could do the one down to the harbour and the two City West jobs, drop them off en route. Could even take the farm one really and loop round the farm and back. We shall have a look. Right, I'll have a look round, see if I can see one of the museum pieces, and I shall be back with you. See you in a minute. Okay, so welcome back. Been having a look around. I found something that I will be showing you in a minute. But I've been having a thought of jobs. My initial thought was to pick up this combination. 2 to City West, straight drop off south of us. 1 down to Sawmill, then run across the bottom of the map, back in the harbour. Then we'll be coming back to City South for a reason I'll show you in a minute. And I thought to myself, we run across the bottom of the map a heck of a lot. We do it quite often. And I thought, why not take a simple job out of here? Just a quick 10k job. And run it up to Food Factory and try and get a nice job out of Food Factory. And then come back down. Do something a little bit different. So that's what we're going to do. Now the problem we've got, coal power plant is a bit of a maze. So we're picking this up from A6S. Now, I do this at the moment. We are currently parked around about here. 6S is here. So for us to do it, we've got to come back. We're going to have to keep right there, roll back here, keep right there to come down into 6S, to then pull forward, come all the way round, back down and out, so we can then come out the bottom of coal power plant, up that way. I mean, we could technically run up this way, run across the top of the map, I fancy going through. In fact, what is Oil Refinery like? Oil Refinery is pretty straightforward. We keep right there, keep left, and back out. That is the simplest way through Oil Refinery. It's not overly complicated. That would be into Food Factory, which our drop off would be D4S. So it's going to be a keep left, into D, keep left, D4S, pull out again. Then we can have a look, see what we're doing job wise, pull sort of forward a bit maybe, more likely leave it there and just run actually. See what other jobs we've got and then decide on our next move from there. So signals for getting out of here, as I think we will go, yeah, I think we'll go south through. So we're going to want to keep left there, keep left, keep right, and we're into Food Factory. Pretty straightforward. So, got the job in my hand, A6S. And what I have found it near enough as soon as we got out the cab. Look what's hiding over here in the bushes. It is our lovely Museum D2. So we can pick this up. Costs us a little bit to re-rail it. Boom. Now we've got another museum piece. So we can back this up, hook it up, reverse round, and we'll be good. I think we'll use the DH4 for this. I left the handbrake on the DE6, didn't I? So I will show you a little bit of hooking this one up. What am I doing? I need that out, don't I? Because it's only going to be a very simple, straightforward job. Getting this all hooked up and ready to go. As you can see, this thing is broken to absolute bits. So it's a bit of resistance, but thankfully we're only doing a very short job anyway. So let's back her up. Go get this job. Oh, get the heck out of here. Get a bit of power down. We will be using the DE6 for the main climb just to make things nice and easy. As you can see, this DH4 is requiring a fair bit of power. Do I want left here? I can't remember. Not in the first one, we want the second one. It's this one here. Taking a bit of navigation. Get around. We're looking for cars, which looks like it's the first one of the two jobs that are in there, so that's perfect for us. I hope it is. Some brakey on. Check the job number. LH90. Yep, that's exactly what we want. Perfect. So we know we've got our points already set. Heading up the food factory. Of course, it's the last car. I'm not here that often. In fact, this is the first time I've ever been here. Oh yeah, station's over there. Right. So spec forward. Kill this engine. Start this one up. And the usual run over. Let's hand it in. And I'll start getting going. Get in the door, Freddy. There we go. Right. I'll catch up with my train. Just set it off because there's no point wasting time. Right. I'll see you up at the food factory. welcome to the food factory. As you'll have just seen, there is something on the track that we want. So we're going to shoot through this loading track and reverse it in. That way we can shove it back a bit, get the job dropped off, make it easy for us. Get the old computer out. In fact, we're going to want this signal on the right. This one up here. So I'll run the train past this. I've already changed the other signal, so we should be good on that. Get the brake on now, so we should be clear of it. I think this might need a little bit of a shove. It's not going to be too bad. Nice easy job. As we're not up here that often, I will be stopping at the shop just to double check on anything I want to get. So yeah, this is going to need a bit of a shove, and obviously we don't want to hit it hard because that incurs fees. Fees are bad. Especially as we're now going to have, we've got the S60 currently in the museum, just waiting to be done up. I have this D2 that we're going to have to come back up to Machine Factory 4 to collect parts. Down here now, so engage how far we need to give this a little push. We don't want to push it too hard, but we do want to make sure the job goes all the way in. I think that should do it nicely there. So we'll throw the old handbrake on, drop her off, handbrake on, because we're going to stop here for a little bit. Oh, look at that, the station's right here for us. So nice easy job, 15,000, not exactly sorting the bank out, no fees, nice. Okay, job wise, there's a few jobs here, only one job, it's quite an expensive one, going down to the harbour, with another one to pick up to go down to the harbour. Not exactly paying well, but yeah, we'll take what we can take. Right, I shall pause the video here. I'll have pop over to the shop. We'll have a quick look around, because the last train now to find is the D3, because we know where the 282 is. That's at the harbour. So if we don't find the DM3, we will be dropping this off, or potentially heading down to the harbour. We'll get the license because it's the last one to get. In fact, we'll just get it now. 282 license. Gonna add another 10,000 to our copay and take another 2% off, but that will complete all current licenses for us. There we go. So we know where that bad boy is. That's all the licenses now in the box. Excellent. So that's objective 1 achieved. We need to find all the museum vehicles. So we've got one left to find. We're going to do them all up and then put 3 million in the bank. That's where we're going to end the series till there is updates for the game itself, which there are many planned. New map, passenger service. There is more to come, but when it will come, it is a slow development. But as you can see, what has been released is good. So right, I'll be back in a minute and we'll organise what we're doing next. See you soon. Okay, welcome back. Didn't find anything really interesting kicking around Food Factory. I didn't think there was, but I wanted to double check. I did pick up one thing from the shop. We now have a new tool, label maker. So make nice labels to stick on things. Awesome. And I've picked us up a job. This one going down to the harbour. Now I've not done the shunting one, and the reason behind that is I have a cunning plan. It's either going to work really well or it's going to be a complete failure. What we're going to do, we're going to leave Food Factory via the north, come around here, go up here, all around here, and park up by reverse down to the military base. I'm hoping, and there usually is, another job going down to the harbour. Yeah. Hopefully we can get a nice paying job that's going to pay our bills. The reason for this is now we have the 282 license, we can also pick up the 282 that is hiding in the harbour. That gives us 2 machines to have to get the parts for. So nice jolly back up to Machine Factory for those parts. It's going to be awesome. So set my switches. Ooh. We're going to keep left. Out of here. I want to keep right. That one's not going to matter because we're going to pull forward, reverse into there. So I may as well set these ones as well. That one's going to be a keep right. Into another. That one's going to be a keep left. I think. Yep, keep left. Down to here, which is going to be a keep right. This one's going to be a keep left, into a keep left, into harbour. That's the plan. Right, so this one's going to harbour D4I, so we can set D up in the harbour. That's going to be D, so that's going to be... We'll just set D for D4I for now, because we don't know what we're going to be picking up. So that's going to be a keep left, into a keep right, keep left, D4I. Happy days. Right, hand this job in and get going. Up to military base. Right, I shall see you up there. Okay, so reversing into the military base at the moment, which was always the plan. We're going to stop short by the cabins, see what we got available. I had a little bit of an issue there on the way up. The D6 was struggling quite a bit. Turns out I'd left a notch of brake on, which was not the best idea. But we've made it. That will no doubt add a bit to our wear costs, unfortunately. Let's fire the DH4 up, and we've done quite nice. Just get that stopped there. We shall pop in here. And look what we've got. Well, well, well. Classified, classified, classified. All going to harbour. Well, well, well. Be set. I think we're going to take these three. I don't think we're going to bother with the empty cars. Wow. So, I'm going to pick up B3, B2 and B5. So, I always prefer to do it here. There we go. We're going to go left. Go left. Oh, go right on that one. We'll pick up B2, B3, then get B5. Right, I shall see you when this is all together. Okay, so we're all together, we're all hooked up. All the way back. I've estimated our train length. Should be well within weight, so I'm not really concerned about that, to be honest. So, let's get these handed in. They're all going to the same place, so that makes it nice and easy for us. I don't need to worry about that, and these are going to be the first ones dropped off. So we'll get underway. I already know the points are set for going to the harbour, so I don't need to worry about that. Right, we're in 4th gear. Brake off, dynamic brake off. Let's get some power down, and we can set where we're going in the harbour. It is a bit of a climb out of here, so we're definitely going to need the power. There we go. It is not struggling too much. Gear change. Power comes back in. I can't remember what the speed is up ahead. We're on a 60, so we're laughing. Right. So, harbour. As we're coming in, we're going to be pulling around and reversing back into B. We're going to B7I. So it's going to be keep right, keep left, B7I. Happy days. And from there, one too far. D4I, so we can set the harbour for this now as well. So we're going to be keep right there, keep right, keep right. We're going to pull in, reverse round, and drop that off. So the main one for us now is getting this big long train down to the harbour. Well, not that long really. We're, what are we? Around 450 metres. So not too bad. Right, shall see you down at the harbour.